Summer is just around the corner, meaning feels like temperatures will soon spike to the triple digits.
Nothing worse on a hot day than getting into a car that's been baking in the sun for hours, especially if you have leather.
Oh yeah, it's the worst. Can't even touch the steering wheel. It seems impossible to get your car's AC cool enough in this heat, but it's not actually. ClickOrlando.com's Brandon Voles is here with some helpful tips that will help you cool yours off pretty quickly in the Central Florida heat.
Candace, it's tough, but it's not impossible. And on a hot summer-like day like today, you want your car to be somewhere you can go to escape the heat, not be trapped in it. So Consumer Reports put its engineers to the test to offer tips on cooling your car while burning less fuel. Now, their first tip, you don't want to pre-cool it, and I'm sure a lot of people do that. Your car's AC works much better when you're actually driving because the faster the engine turns, the faster the AC compressor runs. And if you let it run before you go, you're just wasting time and gas. If the interior is really hot, you can try cranking the fan up when you start driving and opening your back windows for about 10 to 20 seconds, and that's going to force all the hot air out of the cabin. Next, you want to keep the temperature low, right? That makes sense. A typical AC system cools air to 38 degrees. So if you set the temp higher, you're actually asking the system to do more work by reheating the air that you want lower anyway. Setting it to the lowest temperature and adjusting the fan allows it to work more efficiently, and that's going to save you some fuel. So their third tip, you want to not recirculate the air. Turn off recirculation mode if you have passengers in your back seat. Otherwise, it takes air from the front and pulls it back through the system, which keeps everyone in the front cool, but it lets the air in the back get stale and hot. Now, tip number 4 might surprise you because you think the auto button's a good thing, but you may want to turn the auto feature off because while it can save you some fuel, it can also keep the air conditioning compressor from running when it shuts off the engine. So if you're at a long red light or stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic on I-4 like we all are every single day, you're going to start to feel the lack of cool air pretty quickly. And then finally, last on their list, you want to make sure that your filter's clean. So check your cabin air filter. A dirty filter prevents optimal airflow. If yours has a lot of dirt built up, it may be time to change it. Now, I have a feeling you guys are gonna need these tips again, so head to clickorlando.com to find the story and then share it with your friends so everyone can stay cool this holiday weekend.
Yeah, I had an issue yesterday where I felt like I wasn't cooling down fast enough, and I'm like sitting there, red light, trying to figure it out, and I still had my seat warmers on.
I will park in the shade, even if I have to walk a long way. I'll park in the shade.
That's another option.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, do all car air conditioners have filters? Asking for a friend, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Need to investigate that. All right.